It was the winter of 2019. I was at the theater with my family. And my life was changed forever. The moment that Daniel Craig spoke in such a rich Southern accent. I never knew I needed something in my hollow life. As hollow as a donut without a donut hole. I see. So how is this a problem? It seems like you're pleased with the experience. Don't you see? It's a beautiful curse. It's too much for my little heart to consume. How could I watch a film with Daniel Craig, Jamie Lee Curtis, Anna de Armas, Catherine Langford, Michael Shannon, Lakeith Stanfield, for goodness sake? Because I'm not even mad about it. I love Knives Out. And so, the obsession lived on. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know why I always do that. I make a weird face. It's because I'm awkward around the camera, but isn't everybody?
Anyways.
I'm gonna start this off with a warning. If you haven't seen Knives Out, there will be spoilers from now on. So click off, go watch Knives Out. It's an incredible movie. It's a great time. Go watch it, come back, and see if we saw the same things. Did you miss the same things that I did? Knives Out was the best film of 2019.
Period.
Where do I begin? The cast? That was enough to get me into the theater ASAP. I remember seeing the trailer for the first time and seeing that throne of knives, and I was like, whoa, wait, what's this? That was Chloe. She thought it would be nice and cute to interrupt me, and she was right, it was very cute. One of my first thoughts when I saw the trailer, I was like, whoa, is this a remake of Clue? You know, the one with Tim Curry that also hits real good. That like captured all my interest. I was like, okay, wait a minute, murder mystery. The vibe of this movie was also super unique compared to some of the films that have been coming out in recent years. It was something fresh and new, like I'd never seen this before, so
Shut up and take my money.
So now I'm in the theater, handing over my $10, delightfully so, to get some quality Chris Evans and Daniel Craig content. While I'm on the topic of it, it was also really refreshing because we'd just come off this nearly decade-long wave of Evans and Craig as the wonderful protagonists that we know and love, Captain America and James Bond. So to see them as in somewhat everyday characters in a mystery was super exciting. Now, I've seen a lot of movies. It's in the top 3 favorite movies of all time. And one reason is because of the attention to detail that this movie has. I've seen it 4 times now since it came out in theaters, and I still find something new. It's just one of those movies that you can sit and you can pick it apart and watch it over and over and over again, and you're going to find something new.
So the 4th go around, 4th time's a charm watching this movie.
Does anyone else use a British or European accent randomly? Do European people use American accents when they're bored? First thing I noticed this time around was details about Marta's humility. Some small details that I never noticed before was Marta's cracked phone screen. She's living with her parents. She doesn't have good Wi-Fi, like in the very first scene, her sister's in the kitchen because she can't watch her TV show in her room because they have bad Wi-Fi. She never corrected the Thrombies whenever they would say the wrong country from where she was from. They said Brazil and Uruguay, Paraguay, like completely wrong, but she never corrected them. Or whenever they made stereotypical, kinda racist remarks about her, she never corrected them. These things make her a very relatable protagonist, and it helps with her innocence towards the end of the movie. This leads me into the next detail. Each of the family members besides Harlan Thrombey, neither of them know where Marta's from. Right into the next detail about the family being assholes. The first things that's said to Marta in the beginning, said by Meg, is that Marta's part of the family, and if she needs anything, they are going to be there to help.
The irony is strong with this one.
It's ironic because everyone turns on Marta when they find out that Harlan gave her his entire inheritance. Not a single red dime. I also find it funny because Meg, who's supposed to be the closest to Marta besides Harlan, and who's supposed to be the most woke of the entire family, still betrays her. Meg is more willing to sacrifice Marta's well-being than to sacrifice her college tuition. Fourth detail that I noticed. The party scene, Harlan's birthday party, almost serves as a farewell party for the family members. The next day, they find out about Harlan's suicide. So here, for the family, it may seem as though Harlan was just tying up a few loose ends before giving his final goodbye But it was just Harlan cutting off his family for their own good instead of his own gain. I mean, technically he killed himself, but technically he didn't. He was trying to cover up Marta's accidental death, which ends up not even being crazy, this movie is just freaking crazy. Detail number 5. The dogs barking at Ransom. Ransom turns out to be the murderer at the very end, and in the very beginning, we see the dogs barking at Ransom, the very first time he even sets foot on the screen. Of course, later on, the detectives discuss that Ransom is the only person the dogs bark at. But in general, dogs are a really good judge of character. They can always sense evil before we can. Detail number 6. At the end of the movie, with the most satisfying scene of the movie, when Marta's up on the balcony and she's holding Harlan's mug from the beginning of the movie. My house, my coffee, my rules. Marta is drinking from his mug at the end of the movie as the rightful owner of the home and riches, and it's just hilarious and satisfying. Detail number 7. I'm not playing to beat you. I'm playing to build a beautiful picture. At the beginning of the movie, when they reveal what truly happened to Harlan, it shows Marta and Harlan playing the game Go. What I didn't know is this quote correlates with another quote at the very end of the movie. Benoit Blanc says, "You won the game not by playing Harlan's way, but yours. You're a good person." This foreshadows Marta's innocence. It just shows that good people always win. The detail number 8. Throughout the film, Benoit Blanc, he says several times, "Having a kind heart make you a good nurse." Blanc notes Marta's kind-heartedness several times, and at the end, he knew all along that she was hiding something, but deep down, he knew she was innocent. He trusted her, but he also knew something was up, because from the beginning, he saw the blood in her shoe. He also notes dogs are a good judge of character when Marta's petting the dogs, which I think is kind of cute because the dogs love Blanc and they love Marta. Like, they treat them so nicely. You can tell these two people are just pure. Marta and Blanc kind of build a relationship in this film. Maybe it's just me, but I ship Blanc and Marta. I think they're super cute. I think they're super cute together. I hope that they go on a date, when everything's said and done. Maybe they won't. Maybe it's just me that sees this and I'm the only person that wants them to get together, but yeah. Those are the 8 details that I missed the first time I watched Knives Out. It's an incredible movie. I could sit and gush about it forever. I said it once, I'll say it again. Daniel Craig with a southern accent. Never thought I needed that in my life, but I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. The comedy in this movie, perfect, like all in the right places, so funny.
What am I supposed to do? Grab the bumper with my teeth? Maybe Harlan left you a nice cold glass of milk in his will, asshole!
The movie is a work of art. Also, another fun fact, they said Chris Evans ate like a whole sleeve of those little cookie things when he was sitting in the parlor, and he's just like,
Eat shit, especially eat shit, eat shit.
That's all I have. I have an obsession with Knives Out. I love it. Anytime somebody brings it up, I have to sit and gush about it. So thanks for listening. let me know down below if you found anything that you missed the first time that I missed in this video. I would love to hear it. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna go watch the movie I'm gonna wear it out, okay? You know, fourth time, it's not the last, okay?
Anyways.
See you later. Thanks for coming.
Like and subscribe.
Turn on that bell. See you next time for more movies, more food, whatever. I don't know, whatever. Goodbye.
Eat shit, especially eat shit.